Hey everyone, if you are preparing for Power BI interview or just starting out as a data analyst, there is one question that interviewers absolutely love to ask. That is, what is the difference between duplicate and reference in Power Query? If you get this wrong, you could end up creating messy, slow reports. But don't worry, today we were going to look at the exact difference between duplicate and reference. And live in Power Query. Let's jump into the Power Query. Right here, I have my main table. By clicking the transform data, we can get the Power Query. Right here, I have my table. So here, this is our original source data. Let's right click here and see here duplicate and here the reference. So firstly I will show you how to duplicate. Click on duplicate and rename. I will rename it as sales data duplicate. This copied everything in the source table to this duplicate. So what happened in the right side applied steps, we can see change your type, rename columns, everything. So this is our new query that copied everything into the uh, duplicate table. So it is completely an independent twin. If you add a new step, it won't affect the original table. Let's change this as just country. So I will rename this as country. This won't affect into the original table. You can see the country name still here, the sales data. So I will show you the exact difference. When we click on this advanced editor, the sales data duplicate, this is the M code. The same M code we can see inside this original sales data also. When we click on this advanced editor, you can see the exact M code. Okay, which means that entirely copied everything. Now we can look into the reference. So I will go to the sales original, sales data original and click on this reference. Here we can rename it as reference. By changing the reference, notice that in the applied step that we can see only exact one step that is showing that source, that called source. So, okay, this source is pointing directly to the original table. When we change it that data name in the original table, if we made any changes, that would be shown in the uh, I mean in the reference table. Let's rename it as categories. Enter. That will definitely we can see that change inside the reference also. You can see the category. Okay, categories. But if I made any change inside this reference, it won't affect back to the source. Just see this on the query dependency, you can clearly understand. So this is where I get the data, the sales data original, here our reference. So this source is uh, getting the data from this original or pointing directly to the original. The sales data duplicate is completely an independent data. So when an interviewer asks you when we can use this duplicate or reference, we can say like we can create an independent copy. Use if you want to take the data completely a different direction without affecting anything. Okay, reference, create a dependent link. It is much better for the performance because Power BI doesn't have to reload the data from scratch. So the best practice is always lean towards the reference to keep the data model clean and load fast. Okay, the reference is the best practice. So if you like this or if you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button. This is the question one of our part 10, our 10 part Power BI series. So if you have any question, ask me in the comment section. I will see you in the next video where we will cover the merge and relationships.